Hey there. Welcome back to our channel. Your love and support help us further our mission to explain everyday psychology. So let's begin. What does it mean to be manipulative? Manipulation means to control, change, or warp the behaviors or perceptions of others. It involves the use of deception and underhanded methods to achieve personal aims. Thus, it often has a negative connotation because it's considered exploitative and cunning. Have anyone in mind? Let's take a step back and go through some of the signs of a manipulative personality. Here are 8 signs of a manipulative person. 1. They instill self-doubt in others. Has someone made you second-guess yourself often? This counts as manipulative behavior because doubt affects an individual's self-confidence. Low self-confidence makes a person more susceptible to further manipulation. It can also be perceived as making someone feel bad about themselves, which in turn makes the manipulator feel good knowing they have power over the individual. 2. They're experts at guilt tripping. If you've ever done something because you felt bad about a situation, you understand how guilt can be used to manipulate. Guilt tripping is a form of emotional manipulation. Guilt can be a strong factor in getting someone to act in a specific way. It manipulates the individual into a submissive position as they feel they must do as instructed to be free of guilt. Manipulators sometimes use guilt to hold power over their victims. 3. They take advantage of kindness. Ever heard of being too kind for your own good? Be careful because you are ripe for the picking by manipulators. They exploit your kindness to their advantage, which is also a form of emotional manipulation. A kind person often wants to help those in need. However, manipulative people exploit this because help will be given out of goodwill. They usually do not return the favor when you need their help. 4. They spread false information on purpose. How does false information relate to manipulative behavior? It can affect an individual's perception of various matters or people. Manipulation begins with circulating false information to get people to view things in a certain way. By doing so, the manipulator gains more control in achieving their desired outcome because they've manipulated people into thinking the same way. 5. They never take the blame. We all respect those who take responsibility for their actions, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case with manipulative people. They always try to shift the blame to someone else if possible and sometimes manipulate people into thinking they're the victim instead. The common narrative they follow is that the problem is never with them but always with someone else. 6. They're good at hiding their manipulative traits. Ever seen a manipulator with a signboard around their neck? They excel in the art of disguise, making them even more potent. Manipulators are aware of the consequences of being caught, so they use discretion to reap the benefits of their manipulative tactics for a longer period. Through subtle manipulation, they bend situations to their advantage without exposing their true selves. This often makes their manipulation less noticeable, helping them maintain their facade. 7. They feign ignorance. This usually ends up as a last resort when a manipulative person is confronted. Depending on how well they act and lie, feigning ignorance can potentially help them get out of tricky situations. 8. They make their tactics seem normal. If it's the norm, how can it be wrong, right? Since people tend to accept the norm, manipulative individuals will always try to justify their tactics, making them seem normal. This helps justify their actions and mask their true intentions. It convinces others that their actions are correct and their behavior is appropriate. The scary part is that many people end up falling prey, believing it is right. So, how many of these signs have you noticed in people you've met before? Or perhaps you see yourself having some of these manipulative traits. Although this article explains only 8 signs, there could be more ways of manipulation out there. It's important to be vigilant and aware in case someone's trying to manipulate you. If you're enjoying this channel and these videos, please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up if you want to. I would really appreciate it. And if you hit the notification bell, you won't miss any of the daily content I put on here 7 days a week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Dark Psychology World Channel.